Nithyanandam Paramasugadam Kevalam Yanamurtim Tundvatitam Gaganashadasham Tadvamasya Dilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadguram Tam Namami. Nithyanandam. Hi, this is Ma Nitya Ovyananda. I have had an interesting turn in events here at Bengaluru Adinam, Adi Kailasa. Swamiji is always expanding us, as I've told you many times in the videos. He's always changing things up, giving us new things, new projects to work on, and even changing our location, changing where our living quarters are, changing, where we eat, just all the time. Everything's moving. And what we do during those times is what really matters. Are we going to react to it, or are we going to just have action? So he was speaking last night in satsang. We were talking about that action versus reaction. See, typically when something happens, we jump to the gun, so to speak. We jump and react in such a quick manner, and typically without any thought at all. And we let our emotions and the chemicals in our body to take over how we're going to handle a situation. But typically that will show that we are in an incompletion state. And that incompletion state is the reactory state. I'm not sure if that's a real word, but I'm going to make it up. So when something happens, we can decide to go with the flow of life and move in action, intense action in everything that we do. Or we can choose to be very conservative in our actions and be liberal in our reactions, which means we don't do much, but we react to things left and right, constantly reacting to things. So we're not doing anything out of a space of completion or inspiration. Typically a reaction is out of an incompletion. Means how we view life, how we view ourselves, and how things from our past affect how we're reacting now. So what I wanted to share with you is now we're having a new schedule here. All of the sannyasis of Nithyananda order, we are now enrolled in a new course, a new schedule for our day and our life at this moment, which is the Rudrakanya Training schedule. Now, Rudrakanyas were ancient order of devoted female brahmacharyas, basically, that was only in the service of Shiva. So at all the temples, the Rudrakanyas would be there. They would basically perform many dances and other offerings to Sadashiva. Just in the way that we offer Naivedyam, and we offer the pujas and the homas, and when people make donations and the jewels and the clothings, all of that, those are offerings. In addition to that, then, what the Rudrakanyas offer is dance, mostly dance, music, and other items. There's actually 64 ancient arts in which they learned. So everything from language to archery to arts to dance to all of those things. There's 64 different arts. So now we've begun a schedule where we're learning those things. We started with ancient Indian dancing, traditional dancing, which is a little entertaining for me considering I never liked dancing. And now we're dancing every day, traditional style, and I'll tell you what, it's a workout because you're working muscles you never knew you had. So we're getting trained in the body, in the mind, and in our spirituality, of course. And in addition to that, we have 2 hours of Kundalini Raju Yoga, which is rope yoga. And today I performed the past couple of days we've been working on 3 different asanas. And I wasn't able to do the 3rd one yesterday. I just got tired, And today in the beginning of the class, I didn't even think that I would, I was just not happy and I didn't want to do it. But I just forced myself and said, okay, I'm going to drop that resistance to life and that reaction to doing what I need to do. And I'm going to go ahead and just drop all that and just do the warm-up and just start getting into it. So then I remember 2 hours later how I felt in the beginning class, and I just totally forgot about it because I just decided to drop it. So it's a great example of completion and unclutching that Swamiji teaches us, and it worked for me. I made the declaration I was just going to drop it and go with the flow, and I did, and it worked. So anyway, I was able to perform this third one that we learned, which, by the way, people take weeks to learn this stuff, and we're doing it just in a few days. It's only our third day. I don't know what it's called, unfortunately, right now. I'll have to let you know some other day, but it's, you basically, the way you wrap yourself up, you're hanging upside down by the end of it. And then you're also stretching your body and your arms back and touching your head to your foot. So it's like something I would never thought I'd be able to do, but I did it today, and I was very happy because I thought I don't want to leave this rope until I finish that asana. So it was quite a breakthrough for me, and I've had other breakthroughs in the Manifesting Shaktis sessions, and I'll share more about those later also. But I just wanted to say that, Swamiji is always giving us the opportunity to expand and to learn new things, and I really value that because, I've been in publications for some time, and I went out and around and did other things and came back to it, and I was very, wanting to get back into it and make something happen. But as of yet, I was kind of getting still a little bit stuck with something, and it wasn't moving very quickly for me. But now all of a sudden, and at first when he gave us the schedule, I thought, oh God, then when am I going to get to the publications things? But then when I just decided I'm going to just go with the flow of this, and I'm not going to get stressed out, and I'm going to be in each session and take what I can out of each moment, I really feel like great about it, actually, the whole thing. Because it's been such a unique and amazing opportunity, especially actually in the morning when we're dancing. We dance in front of Sadashiva. It actually is written in the Agamas that 216 dancers should be there to offer him, to make the offerings in the morning. We have the Naivedyam in huge pots of rice. I think it's around 80, 90 kg of rice. I'm sorry, but I forgot the exact thing, but I know it's over 75 kg, somewhere in there. And to do this, and I actually felt such an opening in my heart chakra. Like, I felt like, wow, I'm standing here, one of these few people, only of like 30, 40 women, and we're doing this ancient tradition of offering something to Sadashiva. So basically we're just offering what we learned the day before in dance. And I felt it was such an experience to I don't know, it was cool because I also felt like Swamiji was there also, even though he wasn't sitting there. And that we were offering what we did and what we learned, like showing and making that offering. I just felt such a connection and such an energy, being there. It's like the best part, actually, of my whole experience so far with this Rudrakanya thing, is to actually stand before Sadashiva and make that offering. I didn't know I could be such a bhakta, but I don't know. Something happens when you get connected to Hinduism and you have an avatar for your guru, and many things happen, and he does many amazing things to help you. So it's so far been a great and amazing experience, and I'll probably update also my Facebook Live with these things. And if you'd like to know more about how you can meet Swamiji and be part of the Sangha or take some courses with him, I will include some links, and you can learn more about Swamiji and watch some of his discourses on YouTube, and watch the live satsangs as they happen, and all of the amazing things in our Sangha. Everything I'll list there, and you can start to see what an amazing lifestyle we have here. So thanks for watching today. Nithyananda.